And now to our Cineclub presentation, made 60 years ago this year and filmed around Killarney, the first Irish full-length sound film, The Dawn.
For them, it meant imprisonment and exile. Some never saw their homes again. Your grandfather escaped that, but he paid dearly for the happy afternoon.
But why, Mother? He wasn't to blame.
Of course not. But the real informer swore that he had seen Brian Malone leave the cottage and meet the police before he went on the lake that day. He was a clever scoundrel, and he had chosen his opportunity carefully.
But what reason had he for doing such a terrible thing?
Malice, my son. He hated your grandfather and would stoop to anything to harm him. The evening before your poor grandfather, he told me the whole story, just as I've told it to you now, Brian. With his very last words, he declared the innocence of his wife and himself, and forgiveness for those who had misjudged him.
Mistakes like that couldn't happen so easily nowadays, Mother.
I don't know. I don't think human nature has changed a lot since then.
Let's hope it has, in that direction at least.
Oh, Billy is back. Is that Eileen with him?
Oh, yes. I promised to have tea with her this evening.
I'll ask her to come in. Hello, Eileen. Won't you come in?
I have asked her already, Mother.
Thanks a lot, Mrs. Malone. I should be home ages ago. I'm afraid I'd be thrown out if I delay any longer.
Oh, if that ever happens, you can always rely on getting shelter from me.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. I'm taking Brian away for the evening. I hope you don't mind, do you?
Of course not.
You may have him for keeps, Eileen. We can't get any good of him lately.
Oh, I hope I'm not responsible for that.
I think Billy is jealous, Eileen.
This is getting embarrassing. We'd better go. Sloan, Dave.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Home, sweet home.
I think this is wonderful, Eileen.
Oh, indeed it's not, Brian. It's been sadly neglected the last few weeks.
I only wish you'd come over and do something like it at my place.
But, darling, you have no rockery.
I'll build one when you decide to become Mrs. Brian Malone.
Oh, there you go, romancing again.
Seriously, Eileen, I do wish you'd make up your mind.
Oh, Brian, you know that's impossible for a little while.
No, it isn't. Everybody concerned is satisfied, are they not?
That's true, but I can't leave my father and Dan just yet.
You mean until Dan gets married, I suppose?
Well, I don't think he's any intention of getting married. He's too busy in other directions.
I know he's up to his neck organising the IRA.
Aren't you taking an active part in that work? Wouldn't it be selfish of me or any other girl to take you away from it?
Getting married needn't prevent me from doing my duty.
It would hinder you, Brian. Won't there be fighting to be done? You can't be expected to put your heart into it if you have the responsibility of a wife.
Here's Dan now.
I expect he's wondering why we haven't gone into tea.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, Brian. Don't you people ever get hungry?
Oh, we were just
Come
coming
along.
in.
Hence, the gravity of the situation demands that every available man be now enrolled for the cause of the Republic of Ireland. Company commanders will receive authority to swear in and arm the IRA in their respective areas. Fealty to the Republic must be first, in all circumstances and at all times, both night and day. Perfect discipline must be maintained. Soldiers must be drilled and trained in the use of firearms, and must obey implicitly any and every command of their superior officers. Copies of the general order have been sent to all companies in each brigade area. The contents of the document I have just read for you require very little explanation. The day for feather-bed soldiers is gone. There will be trouble, plenty of trouble. There will be danger. There may perhaps be death. If any of you have cold feet, now is the time to quit. We may be going into active service much sooner than you expect. Therefore, it is your privilege and your duty to investigate the integrity of every volunteer and officer in this company. Recommendations will be dealt with in the usual way.
Oh, Maliban, why leave me pining? All only waiting here for you. The stars above are brightly shining because there's nothing else to do.
Ah, come on, play your cards, don't be annoying.
Dan Donovan, if you deal any more cards like this, I'm broke for life.
You were broke for life 20 years ago, Johnny.
Now, isn't that a nice thing for a man to say in his own house?
Come on, play your cards, no more gap.
Eena, meena, mina, mo. Can any of you folks beat those cards? I can't.
Thank you, ma'am.
Game, the door's mine tonight, boys. I knew my luck was in.
So you did it again, Brassy.
Fortune favours the brave, Ted.
Yes, and the idler too, Brassy.
Now, what do you think of that? And me, the hardest working man in the parish. I am working all day and drilling every evening and trying to keep all I learn in my head during the night. Ask Dan, he'll tell you all about it.
And I suppose when you're fully drilled, you'll drive all the police and soldiers out of the country single-handed.
I can't discuss military matters with a civilian.
Wishing bad cess to you, Brassy. Old Tate stood behind a gun before you were born. And with all you'll drill, maybe I could take you a little yet.
Out and make way for the Polpinian men.
Huh? I suppose the young generation have no use for old-timers like ourselves. We were all fools. We knew nothing. We did nothing. We could do nothing. The old penance and land leaguers are forgotten, I suppose. Let me tell you, my young bucko, that old Tate have ears and eyes yet. And in my days, we were more particular about the boys that dwell with us. We wanted men we could trust.
Oh, Ted, you're going out of bounds tonight. Do you mean that we have spies in our camp?
I wouldn't exactly say spies, but you're drilling men that can't be trusted. And remember then that old Tate warned you.
Wait a minute, Ted. You have something on your mind. Come on, out with it.
Keep your eyes and your ears open then. You'll find out in good time. I'm not referring to any lad's prison now. Not even to Brassy. But remember that old saying? Like father, like son. Well, you're not daily.
Another can fall that high. I wonder what's picking old Tate tonight.
I was just thinking, could he be referring to the Malones?
To Brian Malone? Why should he?
What's wrong with Brian Malone?
Nothing. If you said Billy Malone, his young snob of a brother, I'd agree with it myself.
Ted still believes that his old Brian Malone informed on opinions.
But the informer was never found out.
He wasn't, and I don't believe that was Malone did it.
Of course it wasn't. Tate is just a bitter old boy, and he has a grudge against the Malones.
But why can't you see it my way? You could manage things very easily.
No, not at all, Billy. I'll do nothing of the sort.
Why not?
It isn't fair, and I won't do it. Neither of us has any right to dictate to Brian. You go your own way and live your own life.
That's just the point. How can I?
Why not?
Well, he's in the IRA. Am I to be taught the same brush?
Go to blade. Coming my way? That is, if you don't mind associating with rebels in public.
Don't worry. I'll be seen in public when you fellas are running for your lives.
Bra.
on, Brian.
Good evening, girls.
Hello, Brian. We didn't expect you so early.
Why not?
We thought you had gone to the Gap with the boys.
What's on at the Gap?
Room for another couple who wants to dance.
Shall we, Eileen?
Of course, yes.
We're not here to discuss Malone. His attitude and conduct don't concern us at present. The question is whether Brian Malone, who is now a member of our organization, is sufficiently trustworthy to be allowed to continue as an active member of the IRA. You all know Brian intimately, and it ought to be a simple matter to decide whether or not you can have perfect confidence in him. That confidence which we must have in one another if the effective fighting force which Ireland will need in the near future is to be built up and maintained. I know Brian Malone fairly well, and I've no hesitation in saying that I trust my life to him. However, the responsibility of deciding is entirely yours. If you think he's a menace to the organization, then get rid of him, and the sooner the better.
Boys, my views on this matter are very decided. Brian is a friend, a personal friend of mine. And I assure you, he wouldn't be if his national outlook left anything to be desired. I have no hesitation in saying there are very few in whom I have the confidence that I have in Brian Malone. I certainly would be very sorry to lose him, and I hope we don't have to part company. Still, I can't dictate to you, and what's more, I don't want to. You will have to decide for yourself. All I ask is that you don't allow prejudice or personal feelings to overrule your better judgment.
Do you know, Brian, I think Billy deliberately tries to make himself unpopular.
I can't make him out. He's just Billy, that's all. Proud and reserved. When I speak to him about it, he only laughs at me.
Does he ever realize the value of companionship?
I doubt it, Eileen.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Dad.
Welcome, Brian.
Thank you, sir.
Dad, we've news for you.
News? What is it now?
Can't you guess?
Eileen and I have just become engaged.
Well, that's not exactly news, but I'm glad of it all the same.
Of course, Daddy. I'm not going to desert you just yet. We're not getting married for a little while.
Oh, that's all right, my dear. God bless you both.
By the way, has Dan returned yet?
I don't think so.
I wonder was there anything on today? Thank
Or
you.
perhaps an IRA meeting or something. Dan went to the Gap anyway.
He and Billy left here together.
If Dan was with Billy, I'm sure he wasn't going to an IRA meeting.
Ah, Brian, you're too hard on poor Billy.
Well, I leave you young people together. See you later.
Your dad seems very happy.
Of course he is.
Happy?
We're engaged.
So I've just had.
Well, are you not going to congratulate me? You don't look very pleased.
Of course I'm pleased, but I wish I could feel happier about it.
Is there anything wrong?
Oh, nothing that need worry you and Brian.
There is something. What is it, Dan?
Look here, Eileen. I shouldn't tell you this, but I suppose you ought to know. We had a meeting last evening and Brian was expelled from the IRA.
Expelled? Good heavens. But what has he done?
Nothing. That's why it hurts. That old story about his grandfather has come up again. And some of the boys, probably prompted by old Tid, are using it against him. And of course, Billy's attitude isn't very helpful.
But surely you'll do something.
Everything I can. In fact, I'm bringing the matter before the Brigade Council today, and I'll try to get him reinstated. In the meantime, if you happen to meet him, let him know what's going on. I'll see him tonight on my return.
Oh, it'll be terrible if he has to remain out of the IORA. I hope you'll have good news. Hello.
Oh, hello, Eileen. This is a pleasant surprise. Where are you off to?
Town?
But why this way?
Well, to tell you the truth, Brian.
Implying that you don't always tell it.
Oh, please be serious. Let's sit down someplace. I've news for you.
Dad, what exactly is the meaning of Sinn Féin?
Well, the words mean we ourselves. But of course you know that.
Oh, yes, I do.
But nowadays they mean a great deal more. Sinn Féin now stands for the whole policy of self-reliance.
It means everything, Jack. It means that we won't recognize foreign institutions in this country. And we're strong enough to prevent them functioning. We want our own parliament, our own court, our own army.
Our own navy, I suppose, and our own colonies. In fact, we are thinking of annexing the British Empire.
Well, I didn't know that. If we do, we'll make you a Governor-General. No, Jack, we don't want to have anything at all to do with the British Empire. We just want to be left alone, to work out our own civilization and our own future in our own way.
You'd make a wonderful mob orator, Brian.
Talking won't do much. That time has passed.
So Brian Malone takes up arms to beat the enemy out of his beloved country.
Well, I'll do my bit, I hope.
But I thought you wanted to do it all by yourself.
Are you doing a lot?
Of course. I am a real Sinn Féiner. I believe in minding my own business.
Well, start right now.
Brian, I'm only trying to prevent you from making a fool of yourself. Break with your associates while there's time.
Billy, I don't think you should speak to your brother like that. After all, he has as much right to go his way as you have to go yours.
Dad, I'm only for his good. Nobody will think him sincere. Won't they still say his grandfather informed on the Fenians? Haven't they treated you as a suspect all your life?
I admit they have, but I forgive all that.
And don't you think it's about time we wiped out that old stain?
There never was a stain, Brian. Your grandfather was as innocent of the charge as you are.
He certainly was. At any rate, I'm proud of him. And anyone who doesn't like it can go to blazes.
That's the easy way. I'm going to act, not talk.
Don't be ridiculous. You know well you won't get the chance. People look on you as the descendant of a traitor. Very soon they'll say to your face,
What's the matter, Brian? Are you in any trouble?
Don't worry, Mother. Everything will turn out all right.
yes, after they've turned you out of the IRA.
I think Billy may be right after all, Brian. If the boys don't want you, don't force yourself on them.
Billy's attitude to the boys doesn't help me very much, does it?
I have no apologies to offer the boys or anyone else.
In that case, mind your own business. I can look after myself.
Brian, I hate having to do it, but I've got to ask you to lie low for a while.
What's the idea?
Were you speaking to Eileen today?
I was.
I expect she told you what the boys decided last night?
Yes, I heard it.
Brian, I want you to understand that I don't believe one word of those old stories. And even if they were true, it wouldn't make any difference. You know that, don't you?
Of course I do.
Well, I wasn't satisfied with last night's decision. And I went to brigade headquarters today about it. For certain very good reasons, the brigade staff won't interfere.
Why not? What reasons?
I'm afraid we can't talk about that. But I can tell you, there isn't the slightest complaint against your character or conduct. There's nothing personal in it. You'll appreciate the reasons later on. That's why I'm asking you to lie low.
You've no need to go on, Dan. I'm not an idiot. I'd appreciate the reasons. There need to be damn good reasons. Nothing against my character and conduct. It's a wonder they didn't invent something.
I cut it out, Brian.
It's nothing personal. Well, what the hell is it so? But I'll make them regret it.
But you don't understand.
Dad?
Who is it? Oh, it's you, Pat. What's up?
Peelers are raiding your place, don't go down.
Thanks, Pat.
They're at Bucks in my house, too.
Looks as though we're all in the same boat, doesn't it? Brian, I'll see you. he's very sore about being expelled.
I don't blame him either.
Where are the boys?
Up at Shanahan's.
Come on. Better keep off the road.
I thought you'd gone to bed.
Well, what's the verdict? Was I right?
How did you know about it?
Isn't it common gossip? Couldn't help hearing it.
You were right. Perhaps you're satisfied now.
Don't be absurd. I'm sorry you let yourself in for it. You should have guessed it was coming.
How could I have guessed it was coming? Why should this thing happen at all? Am I to be treated as a leper, an outcast for the rest of my life because of something that happened 40 or 50 years before I was born? It isn't true, and it isn't fair.
Your pals think differently, don't they?
I don't care what they think. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Ah, get a grip on yourself, man. Losing your head won't do any good. After all, it's a long road that hasn't...
But what am I to do now?
I shouldn't worry. Forget it.
I couldn't. I'm not like you. Just couldn't stay around here and be suspected by every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Might as well be dead. Or in the RIC.
I can't stand it all right.
Yes. That's a good idea. I could join the RIC.
Are you daft? The RIC?
Why not?
Good Lord. Patriot yesterday, Peeler today. Can't you think of a better joke?
It's not a joke. I mean it.
Don't be a darn fool. Here, what are you driving at? You won't get away with that.
Won't I? I'll go tomorrow.
Get over there. Here's our thing. Come on. Stop there. You got anything else? No. Right off. Carry on. And if you know what's good for you, you never saw us before. That's not so bad. Come on, let's get out of here.
Hello. I didn't expect to find you here.
Can't remain longer. Things are getting hot. Just came back to get a change of clothes.
So you blocked the feeders on Tuesday. I bet they're sore about it. How many guns did you get?
How did you know I was there at all?
Why, all the secrecy. Come on, Dan. Tell me about it. I'm dying to know.
Now ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies.
That's a polite way of telling me to mind my own business, I suppose.
Oh, not exactly that. But what you don't know won't worry you. By the way, have you seen Brian lately?
Well, not since Tuesday morning.
When he was going into the barracks to join up?
So it's true.
Well, if you want to know, it is true. He's at the depot in Dublin being trained as a peeler.
Good Lord. Brian the peeler.
Oh,
thanks, Molly.
Do you want anything else?
Nothing else, thanks.
But, Dan, I know Brian. And I don't care where he is. He won't harm us.
You never can tell, Eileen. At any rate, I'm sorry he's done it. And I know he's going to be sorry himself when he finds out.
Dan, the peelers are coming up the road.
Right on, Brassy. I'm with the girl.
My God, Dan, what do we do?
Keep cool, darling, keep cool.
Quickly enough, quickly.
Is Dan O'Donovan in the south?
I don't know. I've just landed this job.
and scorn of the strings from his old withered pen. But remember his fingers oft move sharper to raise up the memory.
How's everybody?
Hello, Brassy. Thanks, Brassy.
Every time I'm feeling happy, that magpie comes along and spoils it all.
Thank you, Johnny.
Well, Brassy, what's the news?
Nothing much. Only there are a new lot of bloods down at the barracks.
We heard about them.
Ah, but you didn't hear about the new lot that arrived.
When did they come?
Today. They arrived by lorry, and they're the queerest brood of cuckoos you ever laid your eyes on.
What do they look like?
Well, some of them have peelers' pants and khaki caps and coats. Others have peelers' coats and...
And no pants?
No, mind you, they all have pants.
Well, what's queer about them, so?
Wait until you see them. And you know what they're called? You'd never guess.
We don't use bad language here, Brassy.
Ah, it's not that sort of name I mean.
Don't mind him, Brassy. Tell us the name.
They're called black and tans, and they don't like it.
Black and tans? It certainly sounds appropriate. Any relation to the famous Scapteen hounds?
Huh?
Who's the author?
He made that up himself.
I did not.
Brassy, if you don't stop calling people out of their names, you'll find yourself on the run very soon.
On the run? I've been running for the past month, trying to keep up to these chaps. And I haven't found you in the same
Sit down, boy.
You're a nice fellow, Brassy.
I'll be a nicer fellow if the black and tans catch me out.
Johnny, you can look after that. You know what to do yourself.
Yeah. Are you coming, Brassy?
All right.
And when Sergeant Death in his cold arms shall embrace me, to lull me to sleep with sweet air in the bra. By the side of my Kathleen, my young wife, oh bless
Here, I can't waste any more time with you. Haven't you seen those rebels? You know where they sleep? Who gives them food? Come on. Answer quick, or I'll fill you with lead. I'm getting tired of this. Take them away and lock them up. Come on, get going. Well, let's. Well, here's how. Trying to escape?
More trouble in your county.
What is it now?
Police patrol attack. On Saturday afternoon, a detachment of Royal Irish Constabulary, travelling in a Crosley tender, was ambushed at Ferry Bridge.
Ferry Bridge?
Yes.
That's near my place. A constable named Sidney Black was seriously wounded and died shortly afterwards.
Nothing good will come out of this. What did you say his name was?
Black? Sidney Black?
Never heard tell of him before. Black. I bet my hat there were a party of those black and tans. A nasty lot of fellows they are. I'm glad we're not mixed up with them.
I only wish I were there now.
What? You wish you were where?
Back at Ferry Bridge.
Are you getting potty, man? What's wrong with this place? There's no one disturbing us here.
That's just it. The place is too darn quiet. It's getting in my nerves. I joined the force in the hope that I'd be kept busy so that I might forget other things.
To the Foreign Legion you should have joined.
You know, I think I'll ask the chief for a transfer to my own district.
Well, take it from me, you have the chance of living here for the next 3 months. Come on. We're wasting the time of the crowd.
I know.
Why are you so anxious to get home?
Oh, I think I'd be more useful where I know everybody, wouldn't I?
Maybe so. But I'll keep out of trouble as long as I can.
Heads or tails?
No, I won't.
Come on, be a sport.
I'd cut my throat first. And that's about the most extreme thing I could do.
What's the matter, boys?
We want to decide which one of us goes out with Molly tonight. And he wants hot for it.
Ah, come on, Brassy. Be a sport. I'll toss the coin.
I'd die first, I tell you. What do you think Molly is anyhow? Perhaps that's all the respect that Johnny has for her. But not me. I think a lot of my girls.
Who said she was your girl anyway?
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Nothing doing. Did you get any dispatches?
No, nothing at all. Johnny, you can do a little job for me.
Right, oh.
Johnny, you know O'Rourke's wicket, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, somebody will be there tonight between 10 and 11 with a very important dispatch. I want you to get it and bring it up to Cahill's as fast as you can.
Right, oh. I understand.
No, you don't, Johnny. The person who brings that dispatch is a stranger and doesn't wish to be known to you. Wait inside the wicket and don't move until he has gone out of your sight. Don't make any attempt to approach or speak with him. Now do you understand?
No, I don't.
Well, you know what to do anyhow. Better be there before 10 and come back as soon as you can.
I'll be there.
Come on, lads.
Good
luck, John.
Good luck, lads.
Blow on the wheel.
Good luck, lads. Very good. No, Brassy, seeing that we can't fix this thing up, why not call the whole thing off?
It's all fixed, isn't it? What have I ears for?
If you have one spark of decency left in you, you won't take an unfair advantage of me tonight.
So what?
Call off the date with Molly.
I have plenty of decency left. And I don't have to take an unfair advantage of anyone to get Molly. I will call off the date.
And how am I to know that you mean that?
So you don't take my word for it. All right. Well, now, I'll do something really noble. I'll go with you.
Brassy, you're a prince, and I withdraw everything I even thought about you.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Sergeant. Say, any of you fellows lost a glove?
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Malone. I'm just taking off the shot.
Such is life. See you later.
Good luck.
What time is it?
It's 5 to 10.
I hope you come soon. This place is getting cold. You're cold too, and you're doing it all for me.
It's a pleasure doing things for you, Johnny.
Shh. Somebody's coming.
What is being talked about?
Don't be silly. I never said it.
That's Molly.
Don't blame me for telling you.
I'm not.
It's an old Irish costume, you know.
I suppose it is.
And I thought I was wasting my time coming out with you.
That's a compliment, isn't it?
I didn't mean it that way, Molly. But you know, a couple of other chaps are moving mighty fast.
And who might they be now?
Well, you've been seeing with Brassy a lot lately.
Oh, so it's Brassy, is it? The poor I'm sure. You don't think I take him seriously, do you?
I suppose you wouldn't.
Don't have any supposing about it. You know very well 'tis the boys that put Brassy up to all this. I expect they think 'tis great fun.
Then, how about Johnny? He says you're in love with himself.
Does he, Faith? We'll see about that. Brassy is a bit of a nuisance. But Johnny is 100 times worse. And if I hear any more of his old gab, I'll wring his neck. The chief is a little spalpeen going around talking about me like that.
Barracks captured and burned. Listen to this, lads. It's very good. Early yesterday morning, while most of the garrison were engaged on a roundup,
a party of armed men captured and burned Glanlia police barracks. The Crown forces, of whom 2 were killed and 3 wounded, surrendered after a spirited defense. The police authorities state that the attackers numbered over 200.
They're beginning to have a little respect for us at last.
Respect? Huh. When they say we are 10 times bigger than we really are.
That's very good. The attackers numbered over 200. How many did we have?
We had, 16 altogether.
No, you were 15 men and Johnny.
No, Johnny had a lot more to do with this than you think. By the way, where is he?
I think he's down at Murphy's.
Well, tell him to go to our routes for Killarney tonight. Those dispatches he's bringing are very useful.
You'd better give that message to Johnny. He doesn't like me anymore.
What has that got to do with you?
I won't stand for any more graffiti, and that's final.
And I tell you, we give no quarter to rebels and criminals.
The greatest criminal around these parts is yourself. Remember, I warned you for the last time.
But, my dear, I do understand how you feel. And I suppose I can hardly... Does he write?
He does.
And do you write to him? And we were all so happy.
Mrs. Malone, why did he do such a thing?
Oh, my poor child, I'm sorry for you both.
Hope I haven't kept you waiting. Ready, Mother?
All right, Billy. Goodbye, Eileen.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Eileen.
Goodbye, Billy. Billy, I've something to say to you.
Yeah?
Now, don't misunderstand me. I know much more about what's going on than you do.
Yes?
Please be more careful. Some of the boys are very annoyed with you.
Annoyed with me?
Yes. Your associates are not very popular, you know.
Am I to understand, then, that I am no longer free to choose my own company?
Perhaps. At any rate, surely you can find other companions.
May I ask, who informed you of all this?
Does that really matter? Can't you take my advice?
I am grateful, Eileen. I shall bear it in mind.
Hello. What's wrong here? Hello, Exchange. Exchange. Hello? This lot's gone dead. Oh, you've got to do something. Well, keep on trying. What? Again? Well, the wires were all right a minute ago. All right. Call me if you do. I cut the blasted wires again. Curse them. Is it already coming back? Yes. It's on its way now with some more men.
All's ready, boss. Right out.
All clear. Right you are. Hello, hello. Give me the RIC barracks quickly.
Hello? Who are you?
Oh, is that the big fella? Why don't you come out and see for yourself?
Cut out of the comedy stuff. Said, who are you?
Comedy, did you say? No, this is the first act of a tragedy we're preparing for you.
You be damned. The blinking rebels tapped the wire. Come on, load up. We won't wait any longer. We'll show 'em.
Oh, that's all right. You fellas better stay where you are. We're going on a stunt. And you boys, follow us. Come on, you, drive on. Come on, you fellas. Come on, Malone. You ought to know the people around here. What do you pay for it?
I'll break it in. Don't waste time.
Don't be too clever. You know well what we want. Look in there. Go and see what you can find.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time.
Mind your own damn business. That's our affair. Jenkins, search upstairs. Malone, you better go with him. Come on, Mac.
Lead away with thee.
Come on, you'll be quick about it.
They're coming in.
Come back there with your hands up. Sector. Come on, you better get out and stay here. You stay where you are.
Get inside, lady. We're taking no chances in this here. Now, what have we got here?
It looks like a bedroom.
Whose bedroom?
Mine.
Got any guns around?
That's for you to find out.
By jingo, we will. Jump to it, matey.
Good day, sir.
Still at it, Killarney?
Yes, but not much luck, sir.
Oh, well, never mind. Better look next time.
How are you going? Oh, oh. I suppose you've come around here to spy on us.
No.
Get your donkey in there and get out.
Well, good afternoon, Sergeant.
Good luck, sir.
Hello. What have we got here? Irish Republican Army. Leaders in the insurrection, May 1916. Damn parcel of rebels, I call them. I'll fix you, you rebels.
You search here. Come on, puppy.
Who's this bloke? Blimey! Lady, that's no place in my pals for job. That's better, ain't it?
Well, are you finished?
Shut up. Let's go.
You forgot this.
Oh! Dirty little hunty. Why? Come on, Sham. Let's get going.
Eileen, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't know we were coming here.
It doesn't matter, really. You're just as welcome as the friends you brought.
That's not fair. I didn't bring them, and they're not my friends.
Well, then I'm afraid you have very few friends.
Very well. Wait and see. Hello, Molly.
Are you all right, Miss Eileen?
Yes, I'm all right, Molly.
Glory be to goodness. Look at the state of the room. And you should see what they did to my kitchen. But I gave that big brute a pan of water on the tail. I had that much satisfaction anyway.
I have no satisfaction, Molly. Bye.
Welcome back.
How are you?
Wait, talk.
What the devil brought you back here? I'm fed up with everything and everybody. Take it tough, young fella. We'll pull through. I'm not worrying about myself. It'll be all right.
Mr. O'Connell is here.
All right, show him in.
I'm Sean O'Connell from General Headquarters. You're O'Donovan, I presume?
That's right. You're very welcome. What can I do for you?
I've been sent along to speed things up a bit.
We'll be very glad to have you.
My credentials.
Thanks. I expect you want to check up on all our activities.
Yes, especially on the intelligence section.
Do you mean our Secret Service has incurred the displeasure of GHQ?
On the contrary, we consider your intelligence department has been excellent. At times, mystifying.
Dan, we've got something here.
Righto, I'll attend to it. I see that you have a commission over the whole Southern Division.
That's right. And I've got to move out quickly. If the tank doesn't know I'm here.
Don't worry. They'll never find you.
Will you inform the I.O. of my arrival and ask him to cooperate with me?
With pleasure.
I'd like to meet him in, say, an hour?
You certainly will. Perhaps sooner. We're miles ahead of you, Captain Halford Manning.
What's the meaning of this?
Of His Majesty's auxiliary forces in Ireland.
My papers prove who I am. There's some mistake.
All right, put them down. Captain Manning, it's you who made the mistake in matching yourself against our Secret Service. We've been expecting you for several days.
All right. You win. I am Captain Manning. Now finish the job. Put a bullet through me. I'm not afraid of you or your Secret Service. Go ahead.
Oh, no, Captain Manning. You're far more valuable alive. There's nothing to worry about. You'll be taken care of, and your special reports will go through just the same.
I won't sign any of your bogus reports.
You don't have to. Our Chief Intelligence Officer already has a copy of your special signature and code numbers. He'll see to everything. All right, take him away.
Get going.
Tell the rest of the boys come along now. By the way, what was in that letter?
Nothing at all. I was only pulling that for his leg. I don't think there was any information going through the mails.
I believe you're right. All right, boys. Sit down. Well, what's the trouble?
Billy Malone.
One at a time. What has Billy Malone done now?
He's got away with too much already.
I think he should be court-martialed.
Yes, and shot.
That's a serious statement. You've no proof.
There's plenty of proof if you want it. What information did he give the sergeant in the Mill Road?
And that like two of our fellows were arrested.
Not so fast, young fella. There is no evidence to prove that Billy had anything to do with it.
Why is he always palling around with the peelers?
To give him information, of course.
He's a menace to all of us.
That's all hearsay. Give us the facts if you can.
Wasn't he talking to the 10 officer the night they bought him Murphy's?
Isn't his brother Brian in the barracks with the tens? We've enough evidence to hang him, to hang all of them.
Ah, this sort of talk won't get us anywhere. It's like having an inquest without a body.
We'll provide a body. Certainly we will.
There's going to be inquest, and no body, at least as far as Billy Malone is concerned. Brian is in a different position. He's wearing enemy uniform, and he's carrying arms.
Yes, and the first job he did after coming back was to take the tens to your own house.
The tens knew their way to my place before Brian came back. But don't think that I want any favors for him. He's a 10 now, and if any of you should meet him, well, may the better man win.
So you're going to let Billy get away with it?
I've no right to interfere with him.
You certainly have.
Of course you have.
It's your duty to remove him.
Look here, boys. I know my duty. It is clearly defined. We have no proof of any treasonable activities on the part of Billy Malone, and he's not to be interfered with. I forbid any unofficial action, no matter how well-intentioned it may be. If Billy Malone doesn't see things our way, that's his affair. Every man and woman in this country is entitled to the complete freedom of opinion, which the Republic guaranteed in the proclamation of Easter 1916. We stand or fall by the principles of that proclamation. However, in order to set your minds at rest, I'll report the whole matter to the Brigade I.O. I think you all know the results of his work. You can depend upon his efficiency.
Everything is all right, boys. We'll get the rebels this time. Roundup starts in the morning. We're getting reinforcements by daybreak. And I want all you fellas to be ready by then.
Very good, sir.
What's the deal, Chief?
We're camped in the valley beyond Clown Bridge. We'll creep up at dawn and wipe the sleep off their eyes.
Some more martyrs for old Ireland.
Martyrs. They cut your throat for tuppence, and I cut theirs for nothing. What men do you want for barrack duty, Sergeant?
Well, I want Malone as orderly. Burke is on guard duty, and the mails are to be looked after. So you better leave me 2 extra men.
Righto. Now cut out the booze and get a couple of hours rest.
Okay.
I cleared out of the barracks, Mother. Couldn't stand it any longer.
But what are all these for?
Listen, Dad. Someone informed on the boys tonight. The Tans and military are all set for a big roundup. We must make for the tunnel at once and try to hold them off until the boys are warned. There isn't a moment to lose.
Where are the boys, Brian?
In the valley above Clown Bridge. The Tans will shoot every man they get. They're out for blood tonight.
Good God, that's terrible. Can't we do anything?
Yes, Dad. You and Billy can come with me, and we'll do all we can.
I'm with you, my boy.
Thanks, Dad. I knew you had it in you.
Please get me something to wear.
Be careful, Jack. That's loaded.
I'm coming too.
No, indeed, you're not. It's dangerous.
Oh, please, Brian.
Have sense, boy. Run upstairs and get me a coat.
Have you all gone crazy? Do you think your moldy old rifles can hold back military and the Tans with their armored cars? You'll throw away your lives, I tell you, and nobody will ever thank you for it.
We don't want thanks. This is one case where the Malones are acting on their own. And unless you yell out to the cold, you'll come too.
Don't you know any better than to go where you're not wanted? Where you never were wanted? Listen, Brian, I'm warning you, don't do it. In the name of God, get back to your barracks and stay there.
That's enough out of you.
So it means nothing to you to have the lad shot down in cold blood? Here, get the feel of this. It will help you to get your nerve. When you've changed your mind, we'll be expecting you at the tunnel. Come on, Dad. This is a man's job anyhow. Let Billy get back to bed. I might have known he was yellow.
Take me on.
Let's go through, Jack.
Stand back, both of you. Brian, you were right. You see, it has given me nerve. But I am not going to the tunnel, and neither shall you.
But, Billy, you can't do this. I forbid.
Can't I? I'm only trying to drive sense into you. And I want you to understand.
Billy, put down that gun.
Keep out of this, Mother. I know what I'm doing.
Stop it, I say. Give me that gun.
Keep away, Mother. Don't do anything you'll be sorry for.
Billy, I'm taking that gun, and I dare you to fire.
And I'm warning you all not to stir.
Come on, get over there. Let's go, Dad.
Here, an empty gun isn't much good.
Thanks.
Who's coming?
Hello, boys.
Hello, Dad.
Are you all quite happy?
Sure.
Happy, all right. That's the idea. The boys are very comfortable up above.
That's good.
Jack, boy, what brought you up?
I might be able to help too, Dad.
Very well, you might be useful. Come on.
Thanks, Brian.
What is it?
Very important.
Hell, what did they do that for? Come on, Pat.
All right. Jack, run up the cattle and tell Sean the Tans are coming. And that we'll stay here until they come back.
All right.
Oh. Wait a minute, Ned. Who are you speaking to? Ned Button. Let me have it. Hello, Ned. This is Donovan. Is Sean Cahill there? Put him on.
What's wrong?
Damn it, man, everything's gone wrong. Sean, all our plans have gone to blazes. Brian Malone and his father are at the tunnel preparing to hold off the Tans, and they'll spoil everything. Pat McGuire has gone to get them out of it, but I doubt if he'll be in time. Oh, they think they're doing us a good turn. Of course they've swallowed Manning's report. How could Brian know it was a decoy? Look here, we may have to change our plans. This is the layout.
Where are you off to? Down to Cal's.
What's up, boy? What's up?
Brian brought word that the tanks are going to round up the boys. He's with my father down at the tunnel.
Come on, Jack. It's all right.
Pat, my father and Brian.
Where are they?
At the tunnel, and the tanks are coming.
I know. Come on.
They've blocked the road.
Have you got that clearly? Now, if everything turns out all right, we're letting all the lorries through except the last one. When we open fire, that's your signal. Go ahead and good luck. Right-o, Sean. Get back to your position.
So Brian Malone has turned out all right after all.
Brian always was all right.
Brian, come on, quick. We must clear the road. Where's the barricade?
Just down here.
Surely there's nothing wrong down there. Here he comes now, look.
Something up.
Come on, lads. Better get into position. Anything might happen.
All right, then.
They're coming.
Come on, let's go.
Quick, lad.
Done.
They're coming.
All right, keep down. Let them go through. They were 10, and they're very welcome too. Here comes some more. Keep down.
Not there, is he?
Not likely. That bird is flown.
The blighter. What's wrong? Who are you looking for?
Malone the Swan. He's disappeared.
And he's taking my gun too. But we'll get him. Come on, mate. I know where he lives.
Rightio.
Perhaps he went along with the others. Not he. I saw the party leaving.
Looks as though we're getting a handful, boys.
The more the merrier.
Keep an eye on Jimmy Bailey up there.
I'm watching him.
There won't be many more. Lie still, we're getting another lot. What does Jimmy say?
Jimmy says nothing.
Right-o, let them through. Everything all right?
Just in time. I left
That's
Johnny
good.
Newman
Hello,
alone down
Brian.
below.
Welcome, John. Get down, we'll have fireworks in a minute. Here they come.
Jimmy is moving.
So he is. Get ready, lads. We'll let him have it this time. covered!
Hold it. They've surrendered. Come on, Pat. Wait there, Pat.
As you touched them off,
Get up.
Oh, you
Cut
dirty
it out.
cutthroat.
You're all lucky to be alive. We could have got every one of you if we wanted to. Get out of here.
Oh, you'll pay for
Get out.
Hello, who's that blighter? Hello!
Feeling better now, Johnny?
Oh, I'll be all right. Of course you will, Johnny.
You're a great old man, John.
I'm feeling a young man again today, my boy.
Welcome back, Brian.
Thanks, Clyde.
Make yourselves at home. You're welcome.
Sit here, Mr. Malone. You must be tired.
Not very. Look after the others. Don't worry about me.
How is it, Brian? It stings a bit. It'll be all right. Eileen,
Brian, you're wounded.
it's nothing. Am I forgiven?
Mr. Malone, you were splendid.
I'm very happy, my dear.
So am I.
That's probably news to you.
Jack, I think you'd better go home now. Your mother will be anxious about us. I'll rest here for a few hours.
Be careful, Jack. Keeping off the road. And don't tell Mother about this.
Right you are. Hello, Pat. What's up? Anything wrong?
Billy Malone's been shot.
What do you see, eh?
Billy Malone's been shot dead.
Shh! The old man is inside. He'll hear us.
Who did it? How do I know?
Was there a court-martial?
Maybe there was an order from the Brigade Council. I doubt it. Donovan himself didn't know anything about the shooting till a while ago. Some of the boys might have caught him red-handed.
Caught him red-handed? What are you talking about?
Take it easy, Jack.
I will
cool,
not.
Jack. Keep cool.
You did it yourselves. You always wanted to do it. I suppose you're satisfied now, but you'll pay dearly for it. Dan, Brian, did you hear what they said? Dad, do you know what they've done? They shot Billy. They killed him. He's dead. I heard them say so.
Help me up.
Why did ye do it?
John Malone, surely you don't think I had anything to do with it.
I want to know who shot Billy. And I want the truth, McGuire.
I tell you, I don't know who did it.
Don't lie to me, McGuire. Someone will have to answer for all this.
Where did it happen?
Ned Byrne found the body down at O'Leary's farm, and that's all I know about it.
You know more, McGuire. And you had something to do with it yourself.
I told you before I know nothing about it. If you don't believe me, you'll even but shut
Dan,
your
take your weapon. Brian, you and I are going out to find Billy. And we'll find the man that killed him too, McGuire. So ye killed my son, Dan?
Sit down, John. I want to talk to you.
No, thank you. I want to know why you did it.
John, you don't understand.
I understand that my son is dead, and that's enough for me.
No, it isn't, John. Let me explain. You want the whole truth, don't you?
That's what I'm waiting for.
You and your sons risked your lives this morning when you thought the boys were in danger.
And is this all thanks?
Billy tried to prevent you, didn't he?
Did that give you the right to kill him? Did it?
All three of you probably would have lost your lives at the tunnel if we hadn't known you were there.
What's the use in all that? Can't you answer my question, man?
Very well, John. I can answer you now. It would rise you and everybody here when I tell you that Billy lost his life after leaving me this morning.
You mean he was with you this morning?
Because he informed me that you had gone to the tunnel. You all thought he was a snob, a Shawnee, that he had no guts. You were wrong. He had guts. He also had what very few possessed, a moral courage to face scorn and ridicule so that his work for the cause might be a success. It was a success. Your son Billy was our brigade intelligence officer and the brains behind every move we made.
You mean Billy was I.O. for the IRA?
I do, Brian. And when the 10s got him this morning, they got the cleverest officer the IRA ever had.
Then Billy was one of the boys all along?
Much more than that, Jack. He was one of the first officers on the brigade staff and the first to organize our flying column.
Dan, you don't mean to tell me that.
He tried to stop you this morning, knowing that your action would spoil our plan to trap the enemy. He failed to stop you. That's why he came to me. Is everything clear now, John? If not, I found that on it. Read it. It speaks for itself. Brian, when you had to leave the IRA, I said you'd appreciate the reason later. You understand now. Billy's work was the reason. He had to be above suspicion.
It helps. It helps a lot, Dan. I'll keep this letter.
Certainly, John. You've something to be proud of.
And I'll treasure it too. He was a good boy, and I'm proud he died for Ireland. And remember, boys, the Malones were always with you, and they're with you still, for the fight must go on.